This is Susan Wolfe, and this is my physical science lesson plan. My grade level is 4th grade, and my standard is generate and compare multiple solutions that use patterns to transfer information. The clarification statement is it's basically codes. And so my entire lesson plan is teaching kids how to write a code and send a message. My engage question is, what is a code and how can it be used? And that will be generate some discussion. After that, we're going to watch the little video clip from the movie A Christmas Story where Ralphie has his secret decoder pin and he's decoding a message from Little Orphan Annie. And we'll talk about that. Then we'll get into Explore. I'm going to read a book called Horrible Harry Cracks the Code, which I don't have with me, but we'll read that for 15 minutes a day. It's about a boy and he cracks a code. He has to solve a mystery by solving codes. And then I'm going to show a Google Slides presentation that I created over just different types of codes like Morse code and flag codes, smoke signals, things like that. And then the kids will will solve a code that I created on this worksheet. And basically it says, make sure your code is simple. So I just created it in Word using the symbols, and this is the same type of code that the students will create later using probably Word and symbols. And the student communication project will just be the discussion, and then it'll be assessed by just solving the code that is given to them. The explain section, we will watch a video from YouTube over QR codes, to discuss QR codes, talk about the places we see QR codes, use an iPhone to actually access a QR code and see what it does. And we'll break into small groups for things like that, for that discussion. And we will also talk about other things that are codes in society, like stoplights, road signs, garage door keypads. The assessment for this section will be just the small group responses. And in here is also the vocabulary. The vocabulary words are code, symbol, QR code, and UPC or barcode. In elaborate, the students will break into teams of 2 and they will work together to create a simple code. They will use computers to explore Word, and we'll go over in Word how to use the symbols and also how to use clip art, so they could use symbols or clip art in their code to represent the alphabet. Then one of the students will write a 5 to 10 word message that the other student will not know the content of. They will write the message in their code, and the other student will have to solve it, and that will be the assessment for that. There are 3 rubrics also for grading. There'll be a rubric to grade that part of it. And in the evaluate, the student teams will also make a poster displaying their code. We'll discuss how they decided to make their code, and they will they'll give a 1 to 2 minute explanation of their code, how they created it, what symbols they used, things like that. And let's see, integration will be technology integration. They will use the computers. The writing integration is they will be writing a code and they'll be writing on their posters. I do have the actual standards referenced in here. Reading integration, they will have to obviously read. Integration across will be is here in the lesson plan. I'm going to see if I can upload the lesson plan along with my discussion board and just the standard adaptations. My materials needed will be computer with internet connection, a digital projector, a copy of the book Horrible Harry Cracks the Code, laptop computers, 1 for every 2 students, access to a printer, poster boards, art supplies, a QR code to access with a phone and an iPhone. And that's it.